Hello guys, welcome to another video. First of all, I said that this story doesn't belong to me, so I'm gonna read the full story for yourself. You can go down in the description, find a link to the original post and read the full story for yourself. That being said, let's get into the video. Naruto The Ninjutsu Prodigy Chapter 13 and Part 13 Chunin Exam First Round. It was the beginning of the Chunin exam, and the Genin teams from every single village, big and small, were there. Just before Team 7 could make it there, they were stopped by the Genin from the hidden sand village. Konohamaru Sarutobi had bumped into Kankaro, who, as we all know, hated kids. Granted, he acts like one himself. He was just about to punch Konohamaru in the face when Sakura and Hinata showed up to save him, and Sakura said, "Hey, you put down the Lord Hokage's grandson right now." And Koankaro said, "Oh, really? So this little brat is the Hokage's grandson, you say, huh? I don't give two shits if he was the Hokage's grandnephew. He needs to pay for running into me. Besides, Tamari, Gara isn't here yet. We have plenty of time before." Just as Kankoro was talking, Tamari said, "Kankoro, do what they say now, or Gara isn't the only person we should be worried about. It's him, the Anbu in the black and yellow mask. It's the yellow lightning box of Konoha." And Kankaro said, "What are you talking about, Tamari? Who exactly is this yellow lightning box of Konoha anyways? I have never heard of him." Just then Naruto showed up and drew a Hiraishin kunai past Kankuro and Tamari, disappearing in a yellow flash and reappearing with the frightened Gaara and irritated Sasuke Uchiha, frightened. Gaara was wrapped up in chains made of pure chakra, and Sasuke was being held by Naruto. Naruto then threw Sasuke at his team and said, "Stay out of trouble, Uchiha, or else you will be joining your father in the afterlife. You're coming with me, One Tails." "That's right. I know you're the Jinchuriki because so am I. I could sense your tail beast chakra a mile away. You really should do something about him. And that temper of his. You might just kill the wrong person, but it's not your fault. Whoever used a poorly designed seal like that is to blame. Now then, what do you say we put down the Hokage's grandson before I put you down into the ground, shall we? I won't ask again." Naruto then activated his yellow lightning style Chidori Flash Jutsu. Tamari went reaching for her battle fan, but before she could grab it, an arrow went flying past her head as Hinata said, "Don't even think about it. Last chance for you to put down Lord Hokage's grandson down or die." Kankaro then said, "Fine, but what about our brother? What will you do with him?" And Naruto said, "I am taking him back to the Uzumaki clan task force headquarters to repair and properly replace the seal used on the One Tails with a more suitable seal. There is a reason why the Uzumaki were so feared. It's because we have the ability to seal away anything or anyone's chakra. These chains I am using are doing exactly that, sealing away the Shukaku's chakra until I fix the seal used to contain it. Until then, this will have to do. Seals are 5 elemental seals. Boom." Gaara then went limp as Naruto assumed them and assured them that he would be fine and he would just need to get some rest after the seal was fixed. Gaara would woke up the next day feeling well rested and able to control his tail beast's power. Naruto had gotten back to his family compound and immediately rushing rushing to his mother, said, "Mom, come look. We got ourselves a we got ourselves a code red on of 9. A poorly designed seal contains a very cranky raccoon. Subject is the Kazakage's son Gara. Get the sealing cramp ready and inform Nagato that we need his help." Kushina then rushed over to Naruto and said, "I am ready. I am already aware of the situation. Sarutobi explained everything to me. Keep him steady while I get Nagato. That Kazukage was a fool. He could have he could have contracted Jiraiya immediately. No, not did it himself." Nagato then walked into the room and said, "You called for my assistance, Lady Kushina. What seems to be the trouble? What seems to be the Oh no! Please don't tell me that it's the unstable one-tailed Jinjuriki I have heard about." Step aside. I see. You immediately placed the five elemental seal on him until you got him here. Naruto, very smart of you. Let's begin the resealing process. Naruto then went through went through a set of hand seals and said, "Wood style, 10 degrees of enlightenment." 10 wood pools would then rose out of the ground with an altar on the middle of it. Naruto then had the wooden restraint wrapped around Gaara's arms and legs, holding him and the one tails in place. Kushina then broke the older seal that barely held the one tail in place and immediately started working on the new seal, which was a six-pronged seal with a surfacing seal to help slowly filter the beast chakra into Gaara's own chakra, similar to the QVC seal, without the effective like dealing with the dealing with the dead god and losing your soul afterward. Gaara was then released as the one tail fell asleep inside its new cage. Gaara then woke up the next day and was escorted to the hotel he and his siblings were staying at before the Chunin exams. Orochimaru invasion plans were already falling apart at the seam. He was just knew it was over before it even began. That's all for part 13 of Naruto the Ninjutsu Prodigy, the Chunin exams round 1. I have to see in the next one. Bye bye.